I'm good, and how are you?
Yes.
Some weather we're having, huh?
Oh, and it is nice, and the birds.
And animals.
Yes.
I love animals. Yes.
And the dogs in the sky.
Yes, the
Yes.
dogs. The weather.
Yes.
Yes. How are you?
Good, and it's good.
How was the family?
Yes, so good.
Yeah.
Yo, what is going on, guys? Got a video for you here today from the Modern King titled Woman Learns the Hard Way After Threatening a Man with Divorce. They love to go to extremes with their bluffs, honestly, but they underestimate when men call them out. Now, today's video was suggested to me by Hadan the Mummy. I'm going to leave both of their channels linked in the pinned comments, so make sure you go and subscribe to these guys. Don't forget to leave your own comments, and let's jump right into the video.
Yesterday I told my husband I wanted to be separated from him. Even just 5 years ago, I didn't understand how people who could love each other so much to get married and have kids and build a life together just throw it all away like that. But something never felt right with me. Something never felt right with my relationship. It was always confusing. Do I believe he loves me? Yes, I have no doubt he would absolutely kill for me. But when it comes to nurturing and loving someone and like wanting to bend every will in your body for them and desire them or just take them out or make them happy, know their littlest things that make them smile.
We live in a time where a man could do everything right for his woman. He could love her, provide for her, and do everything he can. But if she has a funny feeling, it's all pointless because she's going to assume it's because he's not making her happy.
And then I started paying attention to things that he was saying. The one example that always stuck out in my mind was when he described his uncle's relationship with his wife. His uncle was kind of a Rolling Stone type of guy, never really had a home. And he met his wife and he said just how he dances with her and grabs on her and loves her. I could just tell that she was the one, that he just loves her so much. That's an odd thing to say to a wife that you don't dance with, hug, grab, or touch on.
It wouldn't be surprising if this guy tried to dance with his wife, but she turned him down for stupid reasons. And even if he didn't do that, he probably has a legitimate reason, but she immediately assumes it's because he didn't love her enough to dance with her.
The problem was always me. I could never be together. You know, I had to go back to therapy. I had to read all the self-help books, and you wouldn't believe how many I have read. And I have them all. I will show you.
We don't care.
It doesn't matter if she was reading the self-help books or going to therapy or whatever. She didn't want any of those things to work because in her mind, she was the victim because he wasn't loving her enough. And it's easy to feel that way when you disregard everything your spouse does.
Men are often demonized in the first session of couples therapy. There are two big reasons for this. One, women are usually better at articulating their grievances. Two, criticize a woman too early and she is likely to stomp out of the session. Men will just take it.
6 years for a master's degree and then 3 years of focused apprenticeship under other clinicians to become a licensed marriage and family therapist. 9-year experience. And I remember the training they gave us about be careful with female clients in couples therapy because they have come in expecting that their feelings will be validated.
It's insane how modern wives want to go to counseling just so a professional will bash the husband into not doing something right. And the sick part is how many of these counselors will be quick to side with the wife when it comes to disagreements. It's a complete waste of time.
Don't smother and stomp on the guy, because all of you guys will do that. The woman will be better at crying about her feelings. No, he never loved me, he never cares. And he's like, I'm really sorry that you're having these feelings. And then the therapist is like, well, this is the direction you guys want to go? Cool. Hey, guy, here's the things you must do if you want to be a decent... And then it just turns into this big fest about, let's fix the guy. Meanwhile, the things she's contributing go completely under the rug. The guys are exhausted by this. There's a reason they don't want to go to couples therapy anymore.
When a man's been beaten down long enough, he will just shut down. He won't try to fight anymore because he knows if he does, his wife will just rip into him. And it's a shame how he is expected to pay for a counselor to join in on the beatdown. I think that these men should honestly just divorce their wives.
And I even went to school for psychology, so I studied this. I became obsessed with it because I was convinced that if I just did the right thing or said the right thing, that he would fall madly in love with me.
She's convinced herself that she has tried everything, but at the beginning she said that the marriage never felt right. She never wanted the marriage to work out in the first place.
It was never one gigantic thing. I wish it was. I wish I could be like, he cheated and I hate him. Does he love me? Yes. Is he in love with me? No. What? It was never one gigantic thing. I wish it was. I wish I could be like, he cheated and I hate him. Does he love me? Yes. Is he in love with me? No.
It's amazing how these women can just magically measure how much a man loves his wife, and she can automatically assume that he doesn't love her the way she needs to be loved, so she just disregards everything he does as never being good enough. Absolutely fantastic.
Going into the unknown is scary. I didn't even know I was ready until it actually happened. It was intuitive.
A few moments later.
Yesterday I told my husband I wanted to be separated from him, and people keep saying sorry, and I'm only crying right now because that was probably the hardest thing I've ever done. I truly thought I was gonna be with him forever.
Bruh.
And I still love him so much, and I wanted it to be different, but it's not. It's okay to be upset. This is 17 years of my life we're talking about. Somebody I shared children with, who I built a life with. So yeah, say sorry, but also say congratulations for also being really strong, because that was not easy.
This woman has the nerve to go online and demand that commenters congratulate her for telling her husband that she wanted a divorce. There's nothing brave or admirable about what she did. She wasted 17 years of this man's life, and she thinks that she deserves praise for it. Absolutely insane.
Would you date a guy that makes $75K a year? That's so cute. No.
Social media has tricked us into thinking $75,000 a year is not a good income and that this is normal. But in 2024, the median annual wage wasn't even $60,000. So let's look at the stats. If you want a roughly age-matched man who's tall enough, makes $80,000 a year of any appearance and education, doesn't smoke, isn't married, and isn't obese, you're looking at less than 0.1% of all men in the US. Not to mention, you're probably only dating in your geography, so this is tough.
The odds of finding the perfect man for these women could be in the negatives, and they would still cling on to the hope that some random millionaire, some random tall millionaire guy would just swoop in and save them from a life of being broke. They would literally rather live in fantasy land than actually come to reality.
How much do you expect him to make?
$1 million-ish.
$1 million.
$1 million a year? Less than 24,000 men in the entire country fit that bill. And let's be real, a lot of women are chasing after this very small pool of men, so you gotta ask yourself, what do I bring to the table? Are you undeniably hot and successful? Super impressive in your own right? And do you guys even have things in common? And let me be clear, it's not wrong to want a financially stable partner, but we should reframe our expectations around what an honest living actually looks like.
Women who expect to find a 23-year-old man who makes over $1 million a year think that their existence is just enough, that there's something so special about her that she needs to bring nothing to the table, even though we all know women like that are bringing nothing but will take everything.
31.
And your ex-husband did what?
He's a doctor. He's a psychiatrist.
And how long ago were you married?
Up until 3 years ago.
How much older was your husband than you?
We'll say 35 years.
So he's 53?
Currently, yes.
Why'd y'all divorce?
My husband got sick with cancer, and that changed him, and it changed the dynamics of our marriage.
Is he in remission?
Yes, he is.
And who filed for divorce?
I did.
Why?
He became mentally, emotionally, and financially abusive.
Her husband got diagnosed, and she has the nerve to say that this guy changed the emotional dynamics of the relationship. It's funny how a life-threatening illness changes a man's mental outlook on life. It was her job to emotionally support him, and she checked out instead.
He took care of you just fine up until he got sick.
Correct.
And then when he was fighting for his life, you became a snowflake. Did you have to work when you were married?
No, but I chose
No, you didn't have to. No. You chose. But you didn't pay no real bills. You didn't have no skills. Knock it off. I'm gonna be honest, man. This is a whole mess. So even the way you're talking, it just sounds like, ugh. And how tall are you?
I'm 5'4".
How much do you weigh?
180.
Goodbye.
You can tell that she had absolutely no intention of doing anything for her husband. It was great when he was paying the bills and providing the home, but the second she was expected to step up and be there for her husband, she couldn't even bring herself to do the bare minimum. Absolutely shameful.
Right here is broke. He's broke. Look at him. Look at him.
Seems like a great start to a date, doesn't it?
Let me take you home. Let me take you back home.
Home?
Yeah, home. Because she certainly doesn't deserve a date.
Back home and make yourself some cup noodles.
Cup of noodles. Love it.
You want to take me home?
No, I'm taking you.
I look like this in your car right now and you want to take me home.
I'm gonna be nice.
You sure about that?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
She should be thanking this guy right about now. He could have just kicked her out of his car and made her figure out her own way of getting home, especially after trying to humiliate this guy on the internet because he won't dump endless amounts of money on her.
And you can get any other date, right? Just like you said, you can get any dude to come and pay for your meal and take you out and wine, right?
I like this guy.
You can get that at any time, right?
So now we're not going on the date because you don't want to pay more than Starbucks.
Oh, it's not bad. So money's no option.
So if money's no option, then why aren't we going on a date? Like an actual date?
Because one, you trying to put me on blast. Like you got your phone out filming this interaction right now.
Yeah.
I thought I was getting pranked at this point. Like it feels like it's not real because I've never had a grown man take me to Starbucks for a date.
There's nothing wrong with a coffee for a date. It allows the man to feel out if the woman is genuinely interested in him. Plus, considering that modern women love to complain about how men make them feel unsafe, being at a Starbucks allows for a quick exit if that's the case.
What is this, high school?
You had a grown man in general.
Facts.
You know, you acting well on your shit. Like you expect me to take you to some high-top restaurants, okay? You know what? I'm gonna do you one better. I'm not even gonna take you home.
No, what?
Any dude can come and get you and take you out, right? Okay, cool. Let me go ahead and make sure that's the case.
Are you serious?
Yep,
You're not.
Ladies, take a lesson. For those of you that like to act entitled to everything, just remember, that could be you.
All this woman had to do was be kind to him and just enjoy herself, but instead she decided to act like a spoiled child. At least this guy had enough self-respect to not tolerate such disrespectful behavior. But anyway, guys, we're going to be leaving today's episode there. As always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Drop a comment, and I will see you all in the next one. Make sure you take care of yourselves. Peace.